Yo, you're watching the Faux Brits show. This is Eames.
Hey, you're watching the Faux Brits show. This is Snacks.
This is part two of a two-part preseason Manchester United tour, transfers, all that good stuff.
Summer.
Yeah, I low-key like how we let everything cook before we do it, because it gives us time to gather our thoughts. Because you cannot immediately your first reaction is when you sign someone, you're just biased and you're hyped and all that stuff.
Yeah.
If you let it cook, then you're your mentality
You're more reasonable. Yeah.
So I'm Snacks, at HP_Snacks, so all lowercase on Twitter. This is Eames at the Faux Brit. There's no S at the end. There's a difference. And follow us at the Faux Brits, the official Twitter of the Faux Brits.
Do it.
If you follow it to our tings and whatnot. This is part two. We're going to talk about transfers. We were able to sign another player in the meantime.
Yo.
Matic, Matic, 35 mil. We'll say 35 mil now because there's 5 million bonuses. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
Well, it counts, but it doesn't count until the bonuses activate.
Yeah.
So,
I'll say 40. I don't give a damn.
It's only 5 mil. At that rate, Neymar is bought for 222 mil, so 5 mil doesn't mean anything.
5 mil is a month for Neymar.
Bro, 5 mil is Bro, I'm pretty sure 5 mil is a week for Neymar.
No, he's making 1 mil a week.
5 mil is literally chump change at this point.
Yeah, it's a month.
It's literally like the PSG owners he's like, yo, I got 5 million in my pocket right now. What do I do with it? Tell us what I do with it.
It's to him, 5 mil is what literally $10 is to me. I don't want to throw away $10, right? But I can walk into a store and I can buy something that's $10. It's not.
Exactly.
We have to talk about Matic. We have to talk about all the signings, to be fair. But Matic specifically because he's still fresh. He's fresh. He's brand new. He's a shiny new toy.
I got my chocolate covered pretzels and my milk, so I'm ready to go.
You got your hot take though, because I'm gonna need that.
All right. Well, you definitely have to start us off.
So Matic. Yeah. If you look in past episodes, I'm sure I might have said somewhere I didn't want him. He wasn't my ideal choice. Let's be real. He's kind of boring, right? Matic. He's kind of boring. He's not my ideal choice. He wasn't my ideal choice, but ultimately he ticks all the boxes. He makes the most sense. We have a young team. You can't deny we have a young team. Most of our starters are pretty young players. Nobody is really in that 27 and above range. You have Mkhitaryan. You have a couple of guys here and there, but the core, the main core, your goalie, your center backs, Bailly, Lindelof, your Pogba, Herrera, whoever's next to him, and then your striker, Lukaku, 20. Your core is very young. So we needed experience. We needed someone to come in, someone that's a winner. Matic, 3 years in the Premier League. He's won it twice. He had one terrible season. But the whole club was garbage. So that has to be accounted for. But if you show me a guy that's won the Premier League twice out of 3 seasons, mind you, he didn't win the Premier League riding the bench and then played a couple games here and there. My guy played at least 30 games or more. So he was a proper contributor, if you know what I mean. He wasn't, you know what I mean? He didn't ride that out. He was in the team playing game in, game out. Winner, experienced guy, most importantly, very, very important, he's a Mourinho guy, bro. The first thing that Mourinho said was Matic is a Manchester United player and he's just Jose Mourinho player. That was the first thing he said. That's exactly the type of signing we needed. I've said this over and over again. I'm trying to win the league this year. I ain't playing no games. I'm trying to win the league this year. And win another cup. I'm trying to win-ish this year. I know a lot of people are going to say Fabinho. Fabinho would have been sick. Fabinho this, Fabinho that. But ultimately, Fabinho's never played in the Premier League. I'm sure he would have done well in the Premier League, but he's never played in it. He's inexperienced in the Premier League. He's still a young player. He's under 24. Is that correct?
Who, Fabinho?
Still a young player. The season before last season, he was a right back. So last season was his first season as a center midfielder. He'd played there before, obviously, but he played the season as a right back. That's just fact. That's just what happened. He would have been sick. He definitely would have been sick to have. However, he's a guy that's just like doesn't tick all the boxes, right? He would have been a nice project. Could have ended up being sick in his very first season. But he's not a win the league guy. So that's about it for me. I'm happy I got Matic. Very pumped. Yeah, that's what I got.
I mean, like, I've been very vocal. Like, I'm not, like, it was like kind of like the Lukaku stuff. Like, Lukaku's different because he's a striker. Like, Lukaku's like, and he's like, he has some swag to him. But Matic is, like you said, he's boring. Like, I'm not crazy happy. I mean, like, I'm not mad that we signed him.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not like I'm upset that we didn't get like a Fabinho or someone who's like
Shiny.
better than Matic. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But like you're saying, like I don't know if Matic ticks all the boxes, but like I think, and I still think Fabinho would have been a better signing because even if he had like one of those like transition years, don't forget like Fabinho did play for Real Madrid for Jose Mourinho's Real Madrid for like 15 minutes, got an assist in the first 15 minutes. I don't remember where he played, but he did play for
back.
Mourinho. Yeah. And, like, you mentioned that, like, it was his first full season at right back. I mean, center midfielder, right? Bro, he was fired his first full season as center midfielder. And I get it's Ligue 1, this, that. But you have to remember, like, they took a Monaco side that barely finished second or third the season before. They won the league, and he was an integral part of that. He was their spot kick taker over Falcao, over Mbappe, over Neymar, over all of them. Like, Fabinho would have been the better signing, but like Matic is a very good plan B, maybe even a plan C. He's a very good like option. I think he's gonna be good for us because he's gonna know. I feel like Matic is the perfect guy. He's like, I know my role, I know what I have to do, and maybe Fabinho would have done a little extra, but like I said, I'm not disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm not happy. I am disappointed is the way to say it. But like at the end of the day, Matic could end up being sick for us. So like 6 months, like come the beginning of the season, come December, I could be completely wrong, and this guy could be like, I could be like praising Matic left and right.
No. I mean, yeah. I mean, Matic, it's kind of a similar situation to Lukaku in the sense that you're getting a player that's been in the Premier League, knows the Premier League. You sign someone like Fabinho, you sign someone like Morata, and then you have to tell them, like, yo, we're playing Stoke this weekend. Like, you're about to get kicked. They're going to loop the ball. You know what I mean? You have to, like, prepare them game in, game out.
You're about to get kicked.
You're about to get kicked, right? But Lukaku and Matic, literally, it's just a fixture on the calendar. You know what I mean? Like, you're getting players that are ready. It's signings that indicate that you're really, really focusing on the league. And that's what I want. I need this league. I need this league. I need to win the league next season. I'm really happy. Again, like it's not the shiny guy. It's really not, but it's needed. It's something we needed. You see Mourinho now. He was pumped. He was really pumped. He was talking about I wanted 4 players. The club got me 3. It's an incredible achievement to do in this type of market. It's a very incredible achievement to do. If you think about it, we spent 140 mil between those 3 players. That's a lot of money, but it's not like stupid money, right? Like we didn't just 50 mil on Kyle Walker.
They all cost less than Neymar.
It's not stupid money, right? It's like we had little areas in the pitch that we needed to fix, right? We needed a striker, we needed a center back, and we needed like a center defense, like someone that could cover for Carrick, essentially, right? We got all 3. We're missing a winger / fullback. Like we're missing someone that can whip the yam. Maybe we'll get it before the end of the season. I think we will. I think we'll sign one more player for sure. Do you think we'll sign one more?
I do, and I think I know, and I kind of figured it out. So you know how we're linked to Sergio Aurier? I think he's going to be the guy, and I think Valencia is going to be pushed back up to the right wing. Because, bro, like, I get that Valencia is, like, the best right back, like, one of the best right backs in the world. First off, like, I was never an Antonio Valencia fan, like, ever. After he took number 7, I was like, yo, like, F this guy. But, like, the past, like, 2 seasons specifically, like, he's just shown that, like, mind you, he, like, transitioned, and I get the right back is, like, fullbacks in general are kind of considered a weaker position in terms of, like, who's the best and whatnot. Bro, Valencia shot, like, outshone everyone. But, like, think about it. You're looking for someone to whip the yam. Valencia can do that. And Aurier, who's a natural right back, like, it makes sense, B. Like, you can't... And if he plays with the back 3, like, he can interchange between Valencia and Aurier. But I really think if we sign Aurier, it's going to be Valencia on the right. You can't just drop him after the, like, seasons he's had.
Yeah, he's not getting dropped. There's not a chance in the planet. He's the best right back in the world.
The reason why I remember, like, I thought about that, I kind of just thought about that just now, is because, like, I remember PSG just played a game against Monaco, and Dani Alves are like a starting right back. He's been starting right back for like 10 years now. Started on the wing. Started at right wing. You know what I mean? So like it's not the craziest thing. Like Valencia has been a winger before.
I mean, in his very first season, he played winger for us, and he was stupid good.
He's fire. He was a fire.
Oh my god, he was unreal. He was ridiculous. The pace on him, like he still has ridiculous pace. Like he has stupid pace now, but back then he was one of those lightning players. You know how the league always has players that are just stupid fast, like your Gareth Bales, your Walcotts, those guys that are stupid. He was better. He was faster than them a lot. Like he was stupid. Your theory, I can kind of see it, but I don't know.
Because think about it like this: who's the other player we're gonna sign? Perisic. Perisic is like the only other whipping the player we can think of.
I think we're gonna sign Perisic. I think we are.
I think Aurier is gonna be the guy because
it sounds like we're gonna sign Aurier. Like it's not like just careless rumors. Like it's like some pretty legit stuff. Like
I would definitely be for it. Like can you name me a player that's like beefed with Mourinho before that? Like I can't think of any. That's like proper beefed with him is like
Fabregas.
Yeah, but bro, Fabregas.
That Chelsea season, like everyone did, low key.
Hazard.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, but Ronaldo.
A lot of players beef with Mourinho, bro. A lot of players.
But like, like the reason why I wouldn't want to sign Aurier is because the guy's got like the worst attitude like ever. He does like bro. He's literally banned from the United Kingdom. Like he's banned from the country. So that's my only worry. But like I've seen PSG games that he's played in, like Champions League games and stuff like that. And bro, that guy can like he's a straight baller. He is like he's like one of the most underrated right backs in the world. And like I think like his antics off the field overshadow that. I feel like if he comes to us, like he knows he's like, all right, like I'm playing at probably one of the biggest clubs in the world. Like I honestly think it's the like that would be.
What you don't like Faux at right back?
Not like not consistently.
Like, I like it. I don't love it. I don't love it, but I like it. Like I like it. I really do. You're forgetting Darmian plays right back. Like Darmian.
Bro, I don't see him like with us at least. I don't see him playing right back with us.
So he's our designated left back. Like
he's definitely going to be playing left back for us for the foreseeable future. Like think of it like this: if Darmian wasn't a right back, if he wasn't if he was going to play right back for us, why would we be linked with another right back?
Well, I had the theory that
he's going to play left back, right? But then I thought about it.
No, I had the theory that, and this I don't like this theory at all, but it's just I'm just spitting hot takes at this point. But I had the theory that we were going to trade Darmian plus cash for Perisic, and then we were picking up Aurier to cover at left back. It's not the best theory in the world, but it's possible.
I mean, yeah. I feel like Mourinho got to the point where they're like, all right, Inter are offering, they want like 50 mil for Perisic. I feel like he's just like, like low-key Valencia can play right wing. Like he can play it, and like if Aurier goes up front, Valencia can just drop back, and then boom, you.
Okay, let me tell you this. PSG just signed Neymar.
Vibe, it's a vibe.
Do you think we can raid PSG for, you know what I'm about to say, Angel Di Maria?
No.
Why not?
Bro, like the history that we have.
He's a Mourinho stan.
But I get that. But bro,
he bleeds Mourinho.
You have to remember, bro. You have to remember the fact that he got robbed in Manchester. Like I think
it's been a year.
Bro, that plays a big part into.
It's been a year or 2 years. Who? It's been 2 years.
So?
People forget things after 2 years. Moves into a new neighborhood and it's calm.
Plus, they just signed Neymar. I think they're gonna sell like dead weight. I think they're gonna sell like the Pastore, the Lucas Moura.
They're not gonna sell Lucas Moura. He's boys with Neymar.
I don't know. He's expendable.
They're not gonna sell Pastore.
Lucas isn't gonna even play next season. He doesn't like. There's nowhere for him to play.
He plays on the right.
Dani Alves and Di Maria. And they're trying to develop.
So that's why they'll sell Di Maria.
No. Because Di Maria can also play in the middle. Nah, I don't think we're gonna sign Di Maria. I think like
I don't
it's
think
not
we.
like it's like I wouldn't, bro. You can like I would gladly take him back. Like I obviously have my issues with him. Like I don't hate him, but like the way he left was kind of like scummy. I just do not see it happening. Like I
Yeah.
would definitely
I
just
don't
don't
know
see it.
why. I don't know why, but I can see it happening. I don't know why.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know. It would take like a lot. Like it would take like it would take a lot for us to sign.
It wouldn't be easy.
But I mean, it's not the craziest thing in the world.
Yeah, I mean, so at this point, it wouldn't surprise either of us if we didn't sign anyone. Let's just say the transfer window ends like it is now. Is that a good transfer window?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you got all the main pieces because like I feel like the winger isn't like a necessity. It's just kind of like a luxury that Mourinho would want to buy. You know what I mean? We needed a striker. Like we needed like I think to be completely honest, because like you said it earlier in one of the older episodes that I was bugging. I think it was the Everton game that Fellaini caused the penalty. I think because I was watching it the other day. We conceded like what at that point 3 goals at home. Like we didn't lose a lot of games last season. We did not concede a lot of goals. We were like what
Draw City.
Second behind Tottenham.
We drew like 11 games, I think.
Yeah,
right?
so like striker was definitely the position because it wasn't that we were conceding at the wrong times because we weren't scoring enough.
Yeah.
You got the center back because Jones and Smalling they can't do it. Marcos Rojo like
is out until
he's very good at even like I'm assuming he was like injury free. Like he's very good rotation wise. I feel like. And then you signed the center midfielder to like take the defensive abilities, defensive I can't even think of assignments away from Pogba. So like, you know, like you took all the. I think that is like those were the key signings. Like you couldn't like it would have been a disappointment had we not gotten those 3 players.
Okay.
Assuming, I mean, if we sign a winger or if we sign like a right back, assuming it's okay, who I think it's going to be, I think that's the perfect transfer window. But right now, I'm definitely content.
All right.
Hold on. Pause though. So Neymar moved. The reason why I like the Neymar move is because now it takes that pressure off of Pogba, and this is why. Because when Gareth Bale was the most expensive transfer, bro, him being like linked with any sort of like transfer was unheard of. You know what I mean? It just removes that pressure. Now Pogba doesn't have to go in every single day saying like, hey, like I have to like I'm the most expensive transfer. Critics aren't gonna be on him a lot anymore, which it didn't matter to be honest, but like at the same time, like I'm amped like that. Like now it's not going to be like I saw a tweet that Misum retweeted. Shout out Misum, and it was like Sigurdsson had better stats than Pogba, as if they were comparing the two. But you have to forget Pogba is a completely different player, and like way more of his stats were in other competitions as well. Like it was just like that whole thing, like right there. Like Pogba doesn't have that pressure anymore. He can go out there, do his thing. And I honestly think he's going to make that 90 mil look like a bargain.
Yeah, I already think he makes the 90 mil look like a bargain. I'm not going to lie. Barcelona preseason, he literally picked up the ball in his own box, and then he ran with man on him all the way to Barcelona's box. Like, what other central midfielder in the world can do what he does? Like, who can do like a step over and then can come in and do a defensive tackle in the back end? Like, who? Can you, like, I don't know, can you name someone? I mean, he has everything. Pace, strength, agility, flair, aggression, like, on defense. Like, he's sick. What was I going to say? Yeah, I just have one last question before we wrap it up here. Before we head out. Preview for the Real Madrid game. Prediction.
Bro, Real Madrid have been... I mean, preseason doesn't really count. But, like, our squad full strength and their squad full strength, I don't care what you say, it's even. It is even to me. Ronaldo, like in terms of star power, Ronaldo and Pogba, like Ronaldo's still a step higher, all that stuff. If we come in playing our absolute best, we can catch them like slipping. You know, you have to, bro. Do not sleep. Like we have been like in the summer of transfers and stuff like that, but Martial has had an amazing preseason. He might not have scored a lot of goals, but did you see the pass? He had the sick pass to Lingard.
Rude boy.
Bro, he just finds spaces. And
Rude boy.
the goal to the pass to Mata, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absurd. So, like, if he keeps up his form, I can easily see us winning 2-1, but I would not be surprised at all if we, like, tied 1-1, tied 0-0, and we went into penalties. And I also wouldn't be surprised if they beat us, like, 2-1. But I don't think it's going to be, like, a thrashing either way.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be very reminiscent of the Ajax final that we just played, in the sense that we're not gonna be bad, but we're not gonna be amazing. Like we're gonna be like you can tell that there's gonna be a team out there that's playing their own game plan, that's playing to win, that's organized, ready to kill you on the counter attack. I'm very confident. I think we're gonna win. I'm predicting like 2-1. Yeah. 2-1, maybe 2-0. 2-1 or 2-0 is what I'm going to predict.
If they start, like, because their midfield is also, like, amazing. Like, you cannot forget.
Yeah.
Like, Casemiro playing the Matic role, you have Cruz playing the Pogba role to an extent, and Modric playing the Herrera role. Like,
yeah.
It's this, like, they have a pretty good midfield, and then they have Ronaldo.
But we can drown them out. Like, we can, like, your your Modric and your Cruz, they're not used to playing against people that are as athletic and as, like, moving and just high energy as someone as Herrera and Pogba, right? Like, how often do they play against two players that have that much energy? Like, I don't know. Like, there's players like that in the what's it called, La Liga, but, like, not really where you get that much energy.
So yeah, 2-1, I guess, both ways for us. It could be, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we lost, but, like, I mean,
yeah,
I'm not worried about it. It's whatever. It's just a preseason. It'd be a nice addition to the trophy cabinet. But, yeah, that's it for this week's episode of the Faux Brits. We'll probably catch you right before the season starts.
For sure.
Yeah. Shout outs. You got any shout outs? All right. Well, peace. Follow us on Twitter. Follow the Faux Brits Twitter page. We'll be coming out with some content. Some vlogs. Once the season's back, we're back. Fan clubbing, things like that. Shake your, hey.
Nah, you're not putting any effort into it.
I'm putting mad effort into it. Trust me.
You're taking a snap, baby.
Trust me, I swear I'm taking a video.